Krossfire on Durian Asia.
I believe that you all worked with different type of people, maybe from different countries, maybe from different culture. Let's just start off
Different
with
dimensions.
different dimensions, different planet.
Some people are from different dimensions.
So let me start off first. I actually worked with two different people from different countries. I worked with a Korean before, and I have to say that they are very passionate with what they are doing. And they sometimes, I realize that they are too passionate, that they work too hard, and you don't see them sleep, Because once I was
It would be
in...
quite creepy if you saw
Yeah,
the Koreans
I was about to
sleeping.
say, like, do you have a lot of people watch you sleep?
Ayo, that one open goal lah. Boom, double strike.
I just buka kangkang
I know,
only.
Opa kangkang style.
The thing is, okay, when I leave, because I went to Korea the last time, the guy that was working at the reception counter, he was there when I went back to the hotel around 11 something at night. Then the next morning when we had to leave early, he was still standing there, and I asked him, "Don't you sleep?" He said, "Oh yeah, I slept already. I woke up and then I continue working." And then he's not the only one. I realized that the next few days the other receptionist does the same thing. Then when I asked one of the Malaysian students studying there, he said that is the Korean culture. It's just work.
Right.
Work. Then maybe late at night, you go and drink. Then go and sleep. And next day wake up and work again. And same thing, I mean, I read some of the articles, same thing happened with all the K-pop idols. They train like nobody's business. They work to 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning, dancing, training, whatever, plastic surgery, I don't know. So that is something of an eye-opener for me when I actually realized that, you look at Malaysians, we will say that we are hardworking. Some of us will work like crazy, but are we as crazy or as hardworking as the Koreans? There's a whole different thing.
If you compare a Proton and say a Hyundai, I think that explains a lot lah.
But the funny thing is, we were on the same level once upon a time, and it's interesting to see how far they have moved on. I wouldn't say the Malaysian didn't move on that far also, but what happened in between?
Well, they develop K-pop dramas. We
Japanese.
develop political dramas.
Sarika.
So priorities lah.
I like it. I like how you put it.
Damn, Aizyl, that was deep.
So let's just go back to Aizyl then.
Yes. Who have you worked with from other cultures?
Oh man, I've worked with so many people from the different cultures of lazy and and hardworking. I don't even know where I sit. Sometimes I feel really bad. Like okay, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about other people. I'm gonna talk about myself.
Malcolm in the middle.
Right? Because like I feel a lot of guilt sometimes. Like, oh man, am I not as productive as I should be? Are they wasting their money on me? And like whenever I go in. Okay, this is my mentality sometimes. Like in the past. Let's just say I've grown out of it lah.
Yes, grown up already.
Yeah, grown up already lah. Sunat already. Like I go in to the office and I find the weakest link and just don't be that guy.
Oh, is that why you got close to me in the office? I just don't want to be like him.
Yeah, so like I used to have that kind of mentality, and then like where I'm working at now, like where I'm working at now kind of drives me to be because I don't actually get to interact that much with my colleagues, and I don't actually know their performance. So the only person I'm actually challenging is myself, and like that kind of like changed my perspective a bit and how I choose to approach.
That drives you lah.
Yeah, kind of, and also like keeps me up at night sometimes.
Speaking of up at night, we used to work with a vampire. Yes, I see.
Right.
That's for another day, lah. We'll not get into that. How about you, Krish?
Well, I think I've talked about the Swedish people and their discipline and their stuff. Across the Gulf of Bothnia, there's the Finnish people.
Were they finished?
They were, well, they're very
Such a bad
finished.
joke.
Yeah. Well, actually, some of their work is pretty finished. It's pretty
They keep
finished.
finishing their work.
It's good quality stuff, well finished. Unfortunately,
Nice finishing.
Unfortunately, Nokia is also finished. That's
Oh.
it's quite sad.
Got real there.
Got
real.
It got real.
Cutting deep fish.
At least for the mobile part, but they are still doing other things, so it's okay. So, those guys, similar culture with the Swedish, but the problem is inferiority complex
To what?
to others, in particular Swedish people. In particular,
Oh my
Swedish
god,
people.
there's a Scandinavian
There's a
scandal.
big- of course,
Ooh.
of course.
Wait. Did a Swedish person tell you this?
No, he's
No,
observing.
You see,
Oh, right.
I'm a neutral party
Right.
between the Swedish people. We work with the Swedish people,
Typical Malaysian.
and
lah.
one of our
no,
customers,
typical Krish being the neutral party.
and our customer happened to be from Finland, and so we work with them. So we are needing to go and visit the customers while developing the solution, and I'm developing the solution with the Swedish people. So when it comes to integrating and having the work put together, they come to have their prototype builds, and so, and when you do so, you can see that they are sitting apart, or rather they minimize their talk with each other. The thing about the Finnish people is that they don't, their exposure to English is not as prevalent as the Swedish.
I don't speak English that well, yeah.
Yeah, that used to be Sweden a long time
I
ago.
know.
It has come by far,
Yeah.
by leaps and bounds. Far
It's
away
not like
from
that anymore, yeah.
In-
Actually, even
in-
the kampong.
yeah, but even in the kampong, because everyone understands English. The media policy is very good. Any foreign content is in its foreign origin language,
Wow.
and they have Swedish subtitles underneath.
Mm.
So American TV shows, it comes there. All the younger generation, even the older generation, can understand English. You may not, the guys from the villages or the elderly people, they might not be able to speak to you, but the penetration of English is there. In Finland, it is unfortunately not so. So what happens is that when it comes on an international level, and you have these two parties working with each other, there's a kind of an inferiority complex which happens because of the fact that the Swedish might be able to market themselves a lot more easier, with a lot more
They appeal to
yeah.
the international market
Yes,
better.
much better.
Mhm.
There's less loss in translation.
Less loss in translation. So, and because of that, when they work with each other, there's that inferiority complex, one, and there also is some historical problems.
Right.
Do they get stared at a lot,
stared?
Finnish people,
Yes.
because of their fins?
Not because of the Finns, but the pronunciation. But whatever said and done, they are very, very, very nice people.
Right.
They're very nice. They may not. There might be a certain amount of reservation between the two of them.
I heard they
But
can all
with anyone, with a Malaysian, with anyone else who wants to works with them in all earnestness and all, they're very, very nice people.
I heard they're world-class swimmers as well.
Because of their
I
fins.
think they ought to be, because the water is pretty cold there, so they need to get in,
Because of their
swim out
fins.
and pass.
Oh my god.
This is one bad joke after the other.
And
Sorry, fish. Oh shit!
funny enough.
Funny enough, that's why you got along well with them. They're like, I know you.
Yeah, so culture-wise, they are the same. Just that slight difference.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Shan?
I've worked with a particular breed of Canadians called Nova Scotians, and they have one very funny character flaw. And it's when they say yes, and I'm not kidding about this, it's because a lot of them do this. They sound like they're choking. Because when they say yes, you go, and I've often looked at them like, there's not just one place, especially the women, and the big size women especially. There's this gasping sound of, like, what the hell is
Where did it come from?
Nova Scotia, it's...
No, as in like where did that kind
I
of...
have no idea.
Yeah.
And they don't admit that they do it. Because you can just ask them, like, are you okay? Like, why? Why did you ask? Then we were like, am I... Then I asked somebody who's obviously not... Okay, I asked another fellow Indian. He's like, yeah, I've noticed that about the native population of Nova Scotia as well. That they do that and they have no idea that they're doing it.
Maybe it's too cold.
I have no idea. I don't know if it's inbreeding or what, but weird, gasping, ghoulish sound. It's like, ugh. So, yeah, that's one thing. When you go to Nova, if you have the misfortune of going there for whatever reason, you will notice this gasping sound. Just try to get them to answer something and say yes. Are Canadians better than Americans? You'll get it, something like that. Just keep asking any random until you meet one that does that. It's like 30% of the time you'll get them to do it. And in terms of other people, I worked with an Englishman once. Standard. Moroccan guy, fun. Worked with an Iranian guy, fun. Most people are okay, standard.
All you have to do is just understand them.
Yeah,
It's all about that.
yeah.
It's
People
all about
understand each other. The biggest barrier of any communication is language, of course. So if everybody speaks the same language or attempts to try to understand the other person, then you should get along quite well. Unless they've got nasty habits.
Or bad history.
Oh, yeah, like a
Actually,
blood
bad
feud.
history, yeah.
Hi, this is Junsen.
And this is Prashant.
Tune in to our show where we throw everything on the table.
What do you mean, everything?
Everything!
Okay.
Krossfire on Durian ASEAN.
Every Friday at 6 p.m.